We begin in Brussels, where EU foreign policy makers have found themselves in hot water over claims that China pressured them into altering a report on COVID-19 disinformation. Sources say European officials delayed publication and then rewrote the document after Beijing attempted to block its release. Jack Parrock reports.
The EU's foreign policy chief is under fire over allegations a report was watered down following Chinese pressure. Questions hang over the revisions to a text on disinformation about COVID-19. It comes after the New York Times newspaper reported EU officials delayed and changed parts of the document. An EU Commission spokesperson is dismissing this as procedural misconceptions.
I absolutely refute and dispute any indications or claims that in our reporting we are bowing to any kind of external pressure. The notion of having the report published on Friday after watering it down, after changing it, is just misperception of the processes which go in every institution, including, I guess, in the media. You have also internal communication that is designed for your internal use, and then you have something separate which is focused on your public output.
The published text notes there is evidence of a coordinated push by Chinese sources to deflect and blame for the outbreak of the pandemic. The New York Times says sentences were removed from previous versions and language toned down. Now a Dutch MEP is sending a letter to the EU's foreign policy chief, Joseph Borrell, for a fact check.
I want to be very nuanced. There's no real proof of any will to misinform us or anything. It's just I'm asking Borrell to give an explanation. That's first. So have I seen other instances? Well, if you look at the German newspaper Die Welt, they brought a story today that the German government said, well, we are being pressured by Chinese once in a while, and it's very annoying. And I think Chinese are getting bigger, stronger. Their economy is growing real fast. At least before Corona, but I think it's going to be picked up as well. And they will be trying it again. And it's a moment in time, what we should say as Europeans, we're sovereign, we don't accept it, don't try it again.
China's foreign ministry has vigorously denied it was spreading disinformation, saying it's a victim rather than a sponsor of false reports. Jack Parrock, Euronews, Brussels.